What's up, Tempo family? It's your girl Tiana here. Happy Friday. We are once again here with one of our Tempo artists. Today, I'll be interviewing Shavarr. We will be discussing the production of his music video, Natural Vibes, which is now airing on Tempo Networks. And if you are a music artist who's interested in having your music video aired on the Caribbean's #1 music entertainment channel, you can email me at tcolbert@temponetworks.com. Thank you so much for joining me today, Shavarr.
Yes, sir, it's a pleasure, Thanks for having me. It's definitely a blessing, So give thanks for that.
And
Right.
we're really grateful to have you too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with a really simple question. When did you first realize that you wanted to be a recording artist? How did it all start for you?
To be honest with you, it's never a thing where I realize that, like, say, oh, I want to be a music artist. Or, to be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you, to answer that question,
Mm-hmm.
I honestly can't remember a time in my life when I wasn't doing music, to be honest. So it's like, I'm a strong believer in fate and destiny and all of those stuff. So I just think I'm just destined to do this music. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And at what age did you maybe like begin your attraction to music?
As I said before, I can't really remember a day
Oh, so
when
it's
I
just been
wasn't
always.
doing music. So it's been always, because this is the thing. My mom is affiliated with music. She's not, maybe as some people would see it, famous, but she's a writer, she's a music writer, she's a DJ. On my father's side as well, I grew up listening because my father is an upholsterer, so I grew up listening to Sizzla Kalonji in him shop when him not normally there at work on him settee them and thing. And we normally have a whole heap of Sizzla Kalonji album, I play a back-to-back Sizzla Kalonji. We are listening it as a child, about the age of, I would say, about the age of 4. So from them
Mhm.
time that I listen to music, and I'm always inspired by these artists, and
Very
I say, yo,
young.
how them put together them craft and how them deal with it and how them perform. And I can remember one time I was watching Capleton perform. And I see the man jump up in the air, and when him jump up in the air, I see the man freeze in the air. And I said, "Do you know that man come like he's a superhero?" So as a child growing up, it was so amazing, you know what I mean? And as I don't think it's I find music. I think it's the next way around, you know what I mean? So it's music find I.
Well said. Can you tell us about a pivotal moment in your music career when you really felt like you had accomplished?
Definitely. It was a song titled Kiba Your Mouth. You know what I mean? That was a song when the time when I realized that, yo, that song I really I do a whole heap for me, because the reason why I said that, when I released that song, like, I would say about 2 months after that, a lot of persons start reaching out to me, like people from Nairobi, Kenya, people from Poland, people from Costa Rica, people from Brazil, all over the world. You know what I mean? The Caribbean is really a blessed place. Jamaica is really a small, small island. It's just a dot on the world map when you really check it out, and to see people really reaching out from how much miles away across the world, saying, youth, that song is powerful, really inspired a whole heap. You're talking about a whole heap of struggle what that they are actually going through in their country, because that is what Kiba Yamot basically do. Kiba Yamot actually touch on a few topics about oppression, um mental slavery, holding
Mhm.
us back and all of that. So when I released that song, a lot of people was reaching out, and I say, yo, it's like me I feel where them are go through in their country, you know what I mean? Especially in
Yeah.
Nairobi, I believe at that time they were actually going through some political warfare or something. So at that time it's like was the perfect time when that song released. So yeah, that was the time when I realized that, hey, my
Hmm.
song is great things across the world, you know what I mean?
It connected with people.
Definitely.
So, Natural Vibes music video. Can you explain the very first scene when you're on the phone?
Definitely. So basically, basically, I wanted, and I have to actually big up 300K on this. Definitely have to big up 300K because he executed well. I mean, I explained to him like once what I needed, and immediately he actually got it, and he actually did more than what I expect. So the first thing in the first scene, what I wanted people to feel is that what I was feeling when I was actually writing the song. As you see, the song is titled Natural Vibes. So natural vibes meaning that it's natural, it's not forced. So as
Mm-hmm.
you notice in the first part of the video, the director, which is 300K, was actually calling me. I was at my house with some friends and my empress, and we were actually there. And at the time being there, we were actually holding a natural vibe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Chilling, in a reason, I was in a friendly gathering and stuff. And same time, he was ringing my phone constantly. He was ringing my phone, as you notice in the voice note. He's saying, "Man, um, all my team is actually trying to reach out to you. What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
Team is trying to reach out to you. Everybody is trying to reach out to you. What's going on?" So me I say, yo, what go on? So after listening to the voice note, him finally call now and get through to me. So when him get through to me now, he was actually hackling up himself and worrying and saying, yo, what's going on? And me I say, yo, we not pay attention to negative energy, bro. Cause him basically did I say, yo, him think the shoot is going to go negative. Because
Mm-hmm.
the video is basically the story behind the video is that I am preparing to go ahead to shoot the video for this song. And while I'm shoot the video for the song, he's
Yeah.
worrying that me being late or my team being late is going to affect the shoot. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
I was saying that, man, bro, we not pay attention to negative energy, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Positivity all the way. So that's basically what was happening in the first part of the song. Say no matter what, it's always just the right energy. You know what I mean? Yes,
And
sir.
what was your songwriting process for Natural Vibes? How did Natural Vibes lyrics come to be?
You know I think what inspired Natural Vibes is
Mm-hmm.
that if you notice, we were just coming out of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Jamaica just actually opened up because we were on over what 2 year and a half now. We've been under the lockdown and people was
Yeah.
frustrated. I was talking to some friends and some friends was going through some serious issues, like especially some friends that I have that go college. I have some friend who
Mm-hmm.
work who got laid off. They're actually going through a lot of stress and stuff like that. So we were just coming out of the pandemic, especially with the war that is going on in the country right now. So I was
Mm-hmm.
there thinking to myself, just reasoning with one of my warrior them. After reasoning with him, he must say, yo, he might go to a whole heap and stuff like that. And I say, you know what? Me there, me vibe the song. And I believe when me da vibe the song, like I was listening to like a key, like a guitar strum, and I was saying, you know what? Right now, I'm floating. Cause what also inspired the song is the two singles that I released before this, which
Mm-hmm.
is Fire Mouth and Floating. Because I have a song out that is called Keep Your Mouth, and I have a next song that is called Floating. So if you
Okay.
notice how I started the song, just come off of the phone with the virgin, start the song, and I say, yo, right now I'm floating.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your mouth, now keep it open. Now feel a joke thing. When the red side creep, red eye open.
Mm.
Same time I did, I heard I say, yo, say, this, I have to release this sketchy, Same
Mm-hmm.
time, I take up my phone, my call, because my machine never up. At the time, my machine did down, my laptop,
Mm-hmm.
because I build rhythm as well, under my label that is called with Skillful, that is owned by me and Jabari. So
Mm-hmm.
same time, because my machine done, me go up on my phone, call Jabari, and them man there's a man, and every time you call him and get him right away. So for sure you say, the Almighty did that bless because right as I call him answer right away. I say, bro, so me I feel the energy. He must say, say, it's already me there, Bill. I say, what you say to me? Say, I the same thing me I call you about. And he must
Mm-hmm.
say, I'm say, you know what, I'm gonna send you a sample. I'm gonna send you a chorus sample and you have a beat a rhythm around it and send it to me. Same time I send the sample that I just and I say, right now, I'm floating. Keep on your walk, now keep it open. Now feel a joke thing. When the earth start creep, third eye open. And when I stay and send it to him about
Okay.
the night. As him work
Uh-huh.
fast, the night, him go some woman link me back and say, you know, so the rhythm done. Him stay and send me a sample of the rhythm. Kind of say, me no finish it yet, me go put in some stuff in it. When him send me the sample, I go so now and finish right the song. Same time, him send me the rhythm. Same time now, I link my DJ, which is DJ Wildlife. And I say, Wildlife, what y'all feel about that song? I'm sending him and he must say, yo, artist, it tough. You know what I mean? And he must say, well, half of voice this, you know. Same time, we link up on film, home studio. I have a home studio at film house. We link up, voice the song. When we voice the song, shot it to Chris Sonic. When we shot it to Chris Sonic love it. He mixed it down and it was just history from there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wow.
Mm.
Awesome. That's a great unfolding of how the song came to be.
Yeah, so basically what I want my listeners to feel when they're actually listening to the song, because
Uh-huh.
there's a special line in the song that says man rich all when my bank account slim. So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm basically telling the listeners is that, hey, life is not all about money. We know that we're going through stress and we're going through all of this, and sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we always have it. But as long as you have life, as
Yes.
my richness is life, that's the reason why I say, man, rich all when my bank account slim. So I'm basically saying, all when me
Love
not
that.
have money, we still a full joy ourselves, same way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Yes,
hear
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
Do you identify as a Rastafarian?
Definitely, 100%.
And what does Rastafarian mean to you?
Rastafari is a way of life, you know what I mean? My whole lifestyle, Rastafari, I represent for Rastafari, you know what I mean? Rastafari is the purest thing to
Yours.
me on earth right now. It's not a religion, it's not a division. You know
Okay.
what I mean? You basically just live and love, you know what I mean?
Love
Rastafari
that.
is love. Rastafari is the definition of love. So love for each other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not no segregation, not because a man is a Muslim or because a man is a Christian or whatever the case may be. That no
Mm-hmm.
means you can love for one another. Not because you come from that country and me come from that country. We can't love for one another. It's all about love, and that's one of the things that why I think my calling was in Rastafarianism. You know what I mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
as I say, as a youth growing up, because I grew up in the Christian household. You know,
Mm-hmm.
growing up in the Christian household, I always have questioned, and you know, them always have this thing where them tell us, say, yo, no question God, you can't ask them question there. And
Oh
me,
yeah.
as a child growing up, I always I say, well,
Yeah.
ah, what kind of God this would I serve where I say I can't question him? I want to know if me I do the right thing or not. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? And them never really have the answers to my questions them. So
Mm-hmm.
right after that, I find Rastafari, and you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
that's where I realize, say, really and truly, how I was living was
Mm-hmm.
the definition. Just before I even knew what Rastafari was. After knowing what Rastafari is, I actually realized that my lifestyle, that what I was living, is the definition of Rastafari.
That is a beautiful message and
Yes,
very
sir.
deep.
Yes, sir.
Resonates
So
with
it's
me.
not it's not a case where it found me or I found Rastafari. It's just
Uh-huh.
a case where it's just natural.
It is just so.
Um, yeah, a way of life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And what's the best piece of advice that you could give any up and coming music artists who might be watching right now, who want to be in your shoes one day and have a successful music career? What would you
Well,
say to
well, the first thing you said just now, for any artist out there, don't try to be in anyone's shoes. You know what I
them?
mean?
Oh,
In terms of don't try to
interesting.
be anyone else. Yes, you can take things from artists that is out there and say,
Uh-huh.
hey, this is how Shavar did it, or this is how Bob Marley did it, or
Mm-hmm.
whosoever you look up to, because we all have artists that will listen growing up. You know what I mean? So what you need to do is to find yourself and never stop trying.
I
I know
love that. That's
sometimes,
awesome.
yeah, at the end of the day, sometimes who the people that will want the love from and the people that will want the support from, they're not
Mm-hmm.
the ones ones that always give us the support. And sometimes you might feel
Yeah.
dumb, like say, yo, you know, some feel for stop do this.
You
Don't
speak
stop,
the
man.
truth. I
Don't
hear
stop
you.
with it. Yeah, you have to continue, you have to press
Facts.
on because if it's easy, everyone would be doing it. I always tell
Yes.
people
Oh
that
my gosh, I believe that.
yes, and things don't normally happen overnight, but when it happens, it's overnight. You know what I mean?
That is
Yes, sir. So
really great advice.
you just have to just continue, press, continue, work. Once you believe in
Yeah.
yourself, because it starts from you. I always tell people this. I will never force anyone to listen to Shavar. Like I will never tell you, say, hey, listen to this, or if you don't listen to me, I don't like you or anything like that. No. Once I am putting out the song, because every song that I write and put out there, it have a sentimental value to me and the people around me. So you see, once I love the work and the people around me love the work, after I go out there, I know that people is going to love the work. And even if them don't love the work, at the end of the day, I love the work. And it's a peace.
Yes, that's what's important too.
Definitely.
You
Because
gotta
it's
love what you're doing.
don't get me wrong, you know, criticism is good. There's always good criticism
Yes.
because as you can see, I've been doing music for quite some time, you know what I mean? And
Hmm.
I've been around people who have been in the music business for years, some legend, you know what I mean? And a whole heap of things I learn around them without them have to be teaching me, say, Shavar, this is how you do that. This is just by me observing. Because as you notice in the song, I said, my third eye open because I'm an observer. I talk less and observe more. And I grasp information quickly, like quickly. So once I'm around something, just give me a few time, man, and it's gonna be history from there. You know what I mean?
Do you have any other projects that you're working on that our viewers can look forward to seeing in the next year or so?
I definitely was looking. I was waiting for you to ask that question, cause for sure, for sure, definitely. I
Can you
actually
tell
have
us a
a
little bit?
project. I actually have a single. The single is already
Ooh.
voiced. It's in the mixing process right now. I don't want to give out too much, but I can tell
Okay.
you that it's produced by
Hmm.
DJ Wildlife. You know what I mean? Major single. It's gonna be powerful. If you think you hear nothing yet from my catalog, trust me, this single is going to be wonderful. So we're looking to release this single sometime this month. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. So it's coming soon.
Definitely,
All
definitely
right. We don't have to wait
coming
that
soon.
long.
Yes. So after the single now, I have a major project coming up, like a major
Mm.
project. I have an EP coming out. Um, I can't tell you exactly when it's going to release, but I can tell
Okay.
you though, it's going to release before October. You know what I
Right
mean?
around my birthday.
Whoa, that's great. You're October, so I guess I'm gonna give you it as a gift then.
We
Yeah,
love that.
definitely. We're
So we have
definitely,
a lot to look forward to from you this year.
definitely. Trust me, a whole
And
lot.
when that single drops, where can we buy that music?
Everywhere.
Okay.
Shavar is everywhere. So anywhere at all you
Any,
search,
yeah,
Spotify,
gotcha.
YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music,
Hmm.
Amazon, anywhere at all, you're going to find it. As long as you type in the name Shavarr, you can find the single. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great single, man. Trust me. It's that this single, I can tell you, as I mentioned, I don't want to give out too much, but this single actually speaks about my past. You know?
Oh,
So yes, it's a great song. You know what I mean?
I look forward to it. And
Def-
where can our viewers, listeners, and followers follow you on social media to keep up with you and all your releases?
Definitely. So it's Shavar official. So it's Shavarr. So 2R official. You know what I mean? That's on every social platform. So YouTube, it's the same thing. Shavar official. Instagram is the same thing. Twitter, everything, Facebook, everything. So it's Shavarr and the word official. You know what I mean? Because we are the official one. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
No
And
cap.
just to wrap it up, is there anyone on your team you want to give a shout out to?
For sure, for sure.
Go
First
right
of all,
ahead.
I want to thank the Almighty. You know what I mean? Without Him, there's nothing is possible. So I want to say thanks to the Almighty first and foremost. And I want to big up my whole team. You know what I mean? Big up Akeem Lawson. He has done a whole lot of work. You know what I mean? Manager on the job. So big up Akeem Lawson, DJ Wildlife. Big up yourself, my bro.
Oh,
Big up yourself. That that brother they tell people like look out for my artist. Still people have to say, John, no, that brother here just annoy about this Shavar person. So big up wildlife every time, you know what I mean? Big up Professor Kush every time too, just the same. You know what I mean? And I just big up the whole Dread Livity team, you know what I mean? Jabbar, right, the whole we skillful. The whole Dread Livity and the whole we skillful, you know what I mean? Whole Jamaica. Every artist that is out there doing it. Just big up yourself and just continue on, you know what I mean? Yes, sir.
one of our viewers says, "Love your tunes."
Whoa, give thanks. Give thanks, man. Give thanks. It's a blessing, you know? It's a blessing, man. And this is just joy for me because to know that you put in all your hard work in this thing, every energy. Because
Yeah.
people don't understand that, people don't understand that there's a lot of work that you put into music. I don't know for anyone else, but for me, because I build beats, I write songs, you know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
after that, now the work in terms of the promotion and all of that. So it's a lot of energy, you know what I mean? And a lot of time. I've been doing this for years. And when someone tell me, say, bro, continue doing it, or this person right now, this person is what, Tamara Stewart. Whoa, love,
Yes.
give thanks, Tamara. It's a blessing, man. It's a
Woo,
blessing
woo.
for
All
sure.
right. Thank you so much for joining me today for this lovely interview. And Mario Allen says that your songs are really relatable.
Bud, bud. 100, man. Yes, I definitely, definitely.
So Natural Vibes is now airing on Tempo Networks, everyone, so you can watch the music video there. Thank you again, Shavar. It was a pleasure.
It's my
We'll
pleasure,
definitely stay
man.
in touch.
It's my pleasure, definitely. And you can look out for the project. I'm gonna hit
Yes,
you
I
up in
will.
October. I'll definitely hit you up.
All
Like you
right,
said,
great.
October is your birthday, so I'm definitely gonna hit you up. All right.
Okay.
All
Have a
right.
good weekend,
Definitely. Same to you. Give thanks.
and I will see everyone next time.